wisdom,
he cried.
and the little mermaid loves me.
No, there is nothing better than wisdom,
said the soul.
Love is better,
answered the young fisherman. He went back to the sea, and the soul walked away and cried. After the second year, the soul came down to the sea and called the young fisherman. He came out of the sea and said,
"Why do you call me?"
The soul answered,
"Come nearer. I want to speak to you, because I saw marvelous things."
So he came nearer and sat in the water and listened. The soul said to him,
"When I left you, I went towards the south and traveled. Everything precious comes from the south. I traveled 6 days to the city of Ashter. I saw the city on the morning of the 7th day. The city is like a bazaar. It is wonderful. Merchants sit on silk carpets. Some of them sell strange perfumes from the islands of the Indian Sea and the oil of red roses. Other merchants sell fantastic jewelry with tiger claws in gold. That night, the guards of the emperor came for me. They accompanied me into the palace. When the emperor saw me, he was worried and said to me,
"What is your name? Don't you know that I am emperor of this city? Are you a prophet, or the son of a prophet? Please leave my city tonight."
I answered him, "Give me half of your treasure, then I will go away." So he took my hand and accompanied me to a large room. Then we walked down a corridor. He said a magic word, and a granite door opened. The emperor covered his eyes with his hands to protect them from the light of the jewels there. It was really marvelous inside. There were huge tortoise shells full of pearls and many other wonderful jewels. Then the emperor said to me,
"This is my house of treasure, and half of it is yours. But you must go tonight."
I answered him, "The gold and all the precious jewels are yours. I only want your little ring." The emperor frowned.
"It is only a ring of lead,"
he cried,
"and it has no value. Take your half of the treasure and go away from my city."
"No," I answered. "I know that it is really the ring of riches. What is important is that I put the ring of riches in a cave. You can arrive there in 1 day. The owner of this ring is richer than all the kings of the world."
but the young fisherman laughed.
"Love is better than riches,
He cried,
and the little mermaid loves me."
"No, nothing is better than riches."
said the soul.
"Love is better."
Answered the young fisherman. He went back to the sea, and the soul walked away and cried. After the 3rd year, the soul came down to the sea and called the young fisherman. He came out of the sea and said,
"Why do you call me?"
The soul answered,
"Come nearer. I want to speak to you, because I saw marvelous things."
So he came nearer and sat in the water and listened. The soul said to him,
I went to an inn near a river in a city. I sat with sailors, and they ordered food and drink. After some time, an old man entered with a carpet and a lute. He put the carpet on the floor. When he played the lute, a girl came in and began to dance. There was a veil on her face, and she had no shoes. Her feet moved on the carpet like little white pigeons. It was really marvelous, and it is only one day away from here.
The young fisherman heard these words. He remembered that the little mermaid had no feet and could not dance. He thought,
It is only one day away, and I can return to my love.
He laughed, stood up in the water and walked towards the beach. When he reached the beach, his soul ran towards him and entered him. Then the young fisherman saw on the sand the shadow of the body of the soul. They began their journey, and the next evening they came to a city. The young fisherman said to his soul,
Does she dance in this city?
Perhaps this is the city. Let's enter.
They walked in the streets.
I will return to the bay because my love sings there. I will not come with you, and I will send you away again,
said the young fisherman.
Let's go to another city and enjoy life together.
No, I will not come with you, and I will send you away again,
said the young fisherman. He turned his back to the moon. With the little knife he tried to cut his shadow from his feet to eliminate his soul. But his soul did not leave him, and said to him,
The magic of the witch will not work. It only works once in a man's life. I will stay with you forever, and this is your punishment and your recompense.
Now the young fisherman was desperate and cried because his soul was very bad. He freed his hands and called the mermaid, but she did not come. His soul laughed at him and said,
Your love gives you little joy. Come with me to the valley of pleasure. That is better for you. Why do you wait here for your love? What is love? Why do you think it is so important?
But the young fisherman did not answer. The power of his love was so great. Every morning he called the mermaid, and every midday he called her again. And at night he spoke her name. But she never came to see him, and he did not see her anywhere. His soul always asked him to do bad things, but the young fisherman never listened to him, because the power of his love was so great. He built a house by the bay and lived there for a year. The young fisherman ran to the beach. The black waves came quickly to the beach. They carried something that was whiter than silver. There at his feet, the young fisherman saw the dead body of the little mermaid.
Love is better than wisdom, and more precious than riches, and more beautiful than the feet of the daughters of men. I called you in the morning, but you did not come. The moon heard your name, but you did not listen to me. I was bad when I abandoned you, but your love was always with me, and it was always stronger than bad and good. And now that you are dead, I will die with you also.
His soul implored him to leave, but his love was too great, and he did not listen to his soul. When he knew that the end was near, the young fisherman kissed the cold lips of the mermaid, and his heart broke.
Why do I need my soul? I cannot see it. I cannot touch it. I do not know it.
May I also find the way through repentance. I am the sheep that was lost. Call me up to you, O Savior, and save me. Did return me again to the earth from whence I was taken. Lead me back to be refashioned into that ancient beauty of your likeness. Blessed are you, O Lord, teach me your statutes. I am the image of your unutterable glory. Though I bear the scars of my stumblings, have compassion upon me, the work of your hands, O sovereign Lord, and cleanse me through your loving kindness, and the homeland of my heart's desire bestow on me, by making me a citizen of paradise. Blessed are you, O Lord, teach me your statutes. Give rest, O